Battersea Arts Centre's collaborative touring network. Unlimited Impact Series audio description. Text. Unlimited Impact supports cultural organisations across the UK to build their capacity and confidence in welcoming disabled artists and audiences. We worked with 6 festivals nationwide from Battersea Arts Centre's collaborative touring network to support access improvements that are tailored to regional audiences. This project was funded by Spirit of 2012. Footage of a group of people sitting around a table and talking in an animated way. Rosie Scudder, Project Manager touring Battersea Arts Centre.
The Collaborative Touring Network is a 3-year project, and it basically came about because BAC wanted to think about a new way of touring and forming new relationships with producers around the country.
A map of the UK with a pink pin placed on London next to the Battersea Arts Centre logo. 6 new logos appear: Looping the Loop in Thanet, Doorstep Arts in Torbay, Striker Light Festival in Gloucester, Jabberwocky Market in Darlington, Heads Up Festival in Hull, and In Here Festival in Great Yarmouth.
So we did an open call out and we formed this network of Battersea Arts Centre and 6 partners from across the country to try and generate audiences in areas that maybe don't have a good infrastructure for theatre. Unlimited Impact were hugely supportive of that. They wanted to support the network and give small grants to help boost the accessibility of all the festivals.
Striker Light Festival, Gloucester. A high street at night, a group of young performers stand around a steel drum wood burner rapping. Footage from singers and musicians performing on stage. Still images from a performance of I Am Joan by Viv Gordon. Sarah Blowers, producer, Striker Light Festival.
We're really interested in making and programming work that represents diverse communities. We've worked with Unlimited to hold a sort of one-day conversation event about arts and mental health, and that was a fantastic day for us. We had a brilliant array of speakers, and from that we're looking at supporting Viv Gordon to set up a national network for artists with mental health issues.
Looping the Loop Festival, Thanet. A close-up of 50s memorabilia from Margate. Audiences watching a performance. A white gloved hand holds a small brown envelope with an ink cartoon drawn onto it.
In Margate, for example, which is one of the areas where the Thanet team work, there's a really big deaf community. There's a big deaf school there, and they've never actually been able to make any work or put on any work for their deaf audience.
Footage of a signed performance of What No Fish by Danny Braverman. Jess Jordan Wrench, producer, Looping the Loop Festival.
It was really important for us to be able to put that offer out there. It was something that we didn't have the means to do on our own, so it was really fantastic to be given the opportunity to be able to provide work for that community.
They were children of refugees. She was a woman in a very man's world in those days.
A page of colourful illustrations and text including medical model versus social model, how many questions to ask, find out beforehand.
I remember we had a training session early on in this relationship, and I think we were all quite nervous going into that because I think we thought, oh God, it's going to be a long list of things that we don't do and we're going to feel really bad about that. Actually, it was a hugely enabling, very positive experience where we came away from it feeling really energised.
Heads Up Festival, Hull. Footage of performers in 90s clothing dancing energetically on stage. A black and white photo of a BSL rehearsal for Revolutions by Ensemble 52. Andrew Pearson, producer, Heads Up Festival.
We hadn't always thought like this, but as soon as you start to work with someone like an Unlimited and you do the workshop and you talk, and then suddenly it opens up your thinking. And that opens up your thinking in a broader sense, creatively and culturally, I think. That's been the main benefit, actually more so probably than just the funding, because it actually makes you think and look at possibilities in a different way.
A photo of a large group of young people sitting on the floor. A photograph of Unlimited Impact mentee Hugh Mallion. Jade Campbell, producer, Doorstep Arts.
Our focus is children and young people, and that's all children and young people. Speaking to our community and finding out what is needed to be able to make our festival more accessible has been of paramount importance. It's really inspired me, and we're really excited about it.
Jabberwocky Market, Darlington. A photo of a saxophone player surrounded by banners, bunting and a group of people holding signs which direct people to the theatre. In Here Festival, Great Yarmouth. A crowd of people gather in a market square at dusk to watch a performance.
I think what Unlimited Impact do is demystify the idea that access is a very niche, expensive, difficult thing to achieve. But actually, it's given people the confidence to be like, I can make really small changes and actually have a really accessible, open environment in my festival. And that's what we're really grateful for this relationship for.
It is about people telling their stories, about how those stories can inspire or open doors for other people, and how it speaks to our communities.
We need to be trailblazers in taking work that's made by everyone to these communities, and that's what this project is about, that's what the Collaborative Touring Network is about, and I think that's what Unlimited Impact understand and want to achieve as well, and that's been a really liberating, confidence building experience for everyone on the network.
Unlimited Impact. Funded by Spirit of 2012. Delivered in partnership by Shape Arts and Arts Admin. Additional images by Barney Witts, Jerome Whittingham and Rich Kenworthy. Additional footage by Barney Witts, Hazley Preble and Josh Moore. Music by Chris Zabriskie, film by John Macedo. unlimitedimpact.org.uk. weareunlimited.org.uk. Extending the reach of Unlimited, supported by Arts Council England, Creative Scotland and Arts Council Wales.